Hi, welcome to Ines Kitchen. Today I'll be teaching us how to prepare this delicious fried chicken and this hot sweet sauce. Thank you for coming to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. Old subscribers, welcome also. So now here we have chicken. I'm putting 2 bouillon cubes, that's chicken seasoning cubes. I'll also be putting 2 tablespoons of salt. It sounds like a lot of salt, but I'll be adding water to the chicken. So I have curry here, but this is like a blend of thyme, curry, basil, rosemary. I recently discovered this and I've been using it ever since, that I don't have to buy thyme separately. It's really nice. It's like it really makes the chicken delicious. So this is a chicken seasoning. It has soy sauce, garlic powder, onion powder, I mean the good stuff, shrimp powder. Very nice. I like this particular seasoning. So I'm putting onions. Remember already I said that I've added 2 tablespoons of salt. If you find that that's a bit too much for you, you can reduce it, but I like my chicken to be well seasoned. So now we have the garlic and the onion, and I'm adding about 1.5 cup of water. So the difference between the chicken that most people cook at home and the finger licking chicken that they eat at events is the time that it takes to cook the chicken. You need to allow the chicken to absorb all of that flavors. The mistake some people make, they've added all of these ingredients into their chicken, but at the end of the day, it tastes the seasoning is not skin deep. Let me say, the seasoning is just on the surface of the chicken. When you bite into the chicken, it's not delicious. So for you to get that chicken that even the inside will be very sweet and delicious, you need to allow the chicken soak in the seasoning. And my rule of thumb is to allow at least half of the water to be soaked by the chicken. So now I'm frying it. I fry my own lightly. I like to fry my chicken lightly so that it still has some moisture. Some people like to fry it really dry, but I like to fry mine so it has a bit of moisture and it's juicy. So now let's go to our delicious sweet sauce. Now I've seen a lot of people add honey and all sort of savory things just to make sauce for coating chicken or meat sweet. I like to do mine the natural way. You can see this red cherry tomatoes, the scotch bonnet pepper, and that red onions. Red onions is like a secret ingredient for making anything you want sweet. If you want that sweet taste without having to add honey or any form of syrup, go for red onions and some very nice sweet tomatoes. So I'm going to blend this and I'll be frying it for the sauce. So now I'm frying it. You can see that it has water in it now, so we're going to wait for that water to dry up. How do you know that the water is drying up? You're going to see bubbles, like tiny holes sort of, to show that the water is drying up. So it is when it has dried up and really fried well, that's when you have that sweet delicious taste. As you can see, the bubbles I was talking about. So we'll start adding our ingredients to the sauce. So just lightly season it. Half seasoning cube, a teaspoon of salt. We already have seasoning in the chicken, so too much of everything is going to make it not taste great. So it's always best to fry the sauce in a non-stick pot, or I'm using an aluminum pot. So as much as possible, I'm stirring to make sure that it does not burn. You don't want to burn sauce. So I'll keep stirring it and keep allowing it to fry. The more it fries, the better, but it should not get burnt. And when it's completely fried, you see the oil floating as compared to the oil being immersed in it. As you can see, I've put it on low heat now, and I'm allowing it to simmer a bit. I don't want it to get burnt. At the same time, I'm trying to dry it up. So I've added the chicken, I've poured it in. I have my fire on low right now. I have low heat and I'm using it to stir it. The reason why some people can just pour it over the chicken in a container or something, but I like to do mine this way so that the chicken is cooking with the sauce at the same time. I'm going to add a bit of fresh onion and stir and cover it, so it's going to have that onion aroma. Yes, it's more about the onion aroma than the taste. It's going to have that onion aroma all over the meat, and it's so good. This recipe is very good for, serving guests when they come around. You can serve it with a glass of juice. I often serve this with smoothies. Good for entertaining guests, and sometimes if you want to give someone or a neighbor food during Christmas season, instead of everybody giving rice and swallow, you can make this and put it in a bowl. Here's my smoothie recipe. Like I said, I often serve this with a smoothie or with juice. So please check out my smoothie recipe. This is my banana smoothie recipe. Thank you for watching. Bye.